The following is a paid program, and the views expressed on this show do not represent the views of WJZ-FM, CBS Radio, its sponsors, or affiliates.
This is Dog Talk with Michael J. Solar on 105.7 The Fan. Every Sunday morning from 7 to 8. Michael, master trainer and owner of Blue Line Canine Dog Training, will bring you the answers you need, making your life with your dog the best it can be. Now, here he is, Michael J. Solar with Dog Talk on 105.7 The Fan.
Hey guys, and good morning on this awesome weekend. Man, so this is fantastic. I got some great guests today. They're going to be talking about Verus for Veterans, and it's so awesome to have them here. I got to meet them a couple of weeks ago at a dog event, and I've just been nothing but impressed with them and the organization that they started. And I brought them up last week, and I've really had the coolest privilege to bring them on the radio today. We're going to mention them. We're going to introduce them here in a second. I just want to let everybody know that today is my patriotic episode here. So this is why it's so exciting here to have an organization that represents veterans and helps veterans out. So happy July 4th to everybody. I know it's not today, but we're enjoying that weekend, aren't we, today? So what I want to do now is I'm going to have them introduce themselves today from my guest here from Verus for Veterans.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dave.
And I'm Crystal.
You can hear in his voice he's a little nervous about this. If you guys were watching, he wasn't sure about where to talk into the microphone. So it's guys, just relax. It's really not a big deal. On the plus side, if anybody's gonna make fun of you, you won't see it. So it's a neat little thing, right? If you get a little nervous or whatever, just look out the window or check out the TVs. That's what I do. Normally when my brain starts to get a little nervous about what I have to say, I start watching some of the sports highlights in the TV. So just relax, enjoy yourselves. All right. So tell us a little bit about, what got you guys motivated into Verus for Veterans?
Yeah. So actually, Verus Pet Foods is the company that I work for, and my husband Dave here goes out with me on our events, and we realize that the community, while we're out there, that there's a lot of organizations that are just doing some fabulous things, and specifically with veterans are near and dear to our hearts. We had an organization called Vesco Paws that we were kind of affiliated with as far as my owner goes of Verus, and they lost their grant money. And so because we were out at these events and we realized that maybe we can put on our own event to not only try to pull the community together, bring more awareness to our local company, Verus Pet Foods, we would also, because we didn't need the money, we could raise some money for Vesco Paws and try to keep them afloat. They had 6 veterans at the time. And unfortunately, we found out that they did not continue by the time we were actually getting this community event up and running. So we rerouted a little bit, put the money into Hero Dogs. Last year was our first year. We started in 2015. And then one of our friends had said, why don't you run this into an actual nonprofit? And spiraled into doing some amazing, awesome things. And now he's our treasurer. We also have Lauren Brandon with us. She is our secretary. We have an amazing intern, Amanda Ryder, that is doing our grants, and she's with us for another 10 weeks. And we've been doing some awesome things in the community and really just trying to pull everyone together just to do bigger and better for those that have served.
That's awesome. And I really do got to say this. It's really cool to have somebody on the show that's willing to actually go ahead and give out the shout outs to the people that are helping the organization go on there. Yeah, I've come across a lot of things in my years that a lot of times people at the top like to take all the credit. So it was really neat to hear you give the shout outs to everybody that has contributed along the way. So I think that's really cool of doing that. Now, one of the things that, I know personally, and I think you guys need to let everybody know, is with Verus for Veterans, it's a nonprofit organization, right? Mm-hmm. So yep. the most important thing for you guys to do is get donations, right?
Absolutely.
So how would people be able to contribute? And then where does the money actually go? Like, for example, if they go onto, let's say my website, bluelinecanine.com, right? And they make a donation by clicking your logo, right? So they go down there, click the logo, make the donation. Where does the money go?
So we have a lot of different organizations that we've partnered with. All of them are listed right on verusforveterans.com. Most of the ones that we do partner with are all ones that use service dogs, that try to train service dogs for veterans, specifically with PTSD, among many other concerns. But they can go to our website, and we have a veteran support tab. We also have a tab up there about how you can help. So donating would go to those specific organizations. We literally serve those who served in any facet, honestly. So last year, we actually supported a Marine who had a fellow Marine, actually was murdered after he came back from being overseas. And he had just randomly called us and said that, he needed to get over there, but he was having some tough times. He was struggling to try to find a job, because I'm sure if there's any veterans listening and you guys are higher up in the chain, and that it's kind of tough out there to find a job after even you fought for our country, but without a diploma or any experience in certain fields, it's really difficult. So he was having some struggles trying to get a job. And so financially, he reached out to us to try to get help. So we paid for a little over $1,000 to get him down to Texas to be at this funeral. It was huge for him, for his closure, and he was one of the only Marines that was actually able to be there. And for the Marines' family that had passed, it provided them closure and provided them more history about the gentleman that had passed away. And so, it was something that was totally outside of our box that we didn't really anticipate, but it was phenomenal, and it really helped support them.
So not only does Verus for Veterans provide service dogs, you're telling me that you will actually contribute to any which way they're looking. So in this case, the story you just told about flying them down there, that's absolutely amazing. Hey guys, listen, if you are on the air right now listening to us and you have any questions or thoughts or anything you want to say to them, you can give us a call here at the station at 410-583-1057. Again, 410-583-1057. They would be happy to answer any questions that you might have. And I guarantee you, that alone is just really impressive. Being a veteran myself of the United States Marine Corps, it just really, touches home, especially because, hey, Marines all stick together. So it's just one of those things. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about was how we met. So we met at a dog event at the Lions. Is it the Lions Club?
Yeah,
the Lions Club in Joppa. And it was really neat because I walk over to him because I was like, man, I see this Verus pet food stuff all over the place. And so I'm thinking this is like a huge company, and I go over to him and I introduce myself, and it was really cool to find out that the pet food company is a locally owned company. Is that right?
Correct. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's
Hartford
County locally owned company, and they do phenomenal food. Then this couple here that are here on the show today wound up telling me that Verus for Veterans was a separate organization, completely separated from the pet food, and they started, as you heard, why they started and how they started it. But what's really cool is that it didn't just stop with, hey, we're going to try to donate. They are so involved in it that Dave actually has a puppy that he's getting ready to train for therapy dog. Is that right?
Yeah, Chance.
Yeah. Right? So here he, not only did they start this organization, but they're living by the organization because now he has a puppy and he's starting to socialize. He had the puppy there, which was the cutest thing in the world, I'll tell you. As a big burly veteran myself, I'm telling you, the dog is cute. All right, it's a tiny little yellow lab or retriever, right? Golden retriever lab mix. So, and it was sitting there, cute as can be, sitting there just enjoying the daylight, and it was really cool to see that because you can automatically see how involved they are and into the community that they're doing. And we got into it and we started talking about stuff. And I think I wound up spending the entire time at the event at their tent instead of my own, which is...
we talked a while.
We talked a while.
Tent there?
Yeah, exactly. Somebody was at the tent. I didn't know. But it was really cool to see that and to see how, local businesses and local people are out there contributing to everybody that is going on there. So right now you've worked with service dogs in the past, right? With helping people find them, and now have motivated you to get into it. Is that right? To yourself?
Well, no, we physically ourselves have not.
But what's motivating you now to get that puppy? What clicked in you to get that puppy and start going there?
I wanted to be able to, as an organization, do it ourselves. To start it ourselves is the biggest thing. It's great we help other organizations, but I want to be able to, as Verus for Veterans ourselves, be able to touch veterans.
Okay. That's awesome. I see you're still a little nervous.
Yeah,
we're gonna get you over that. All right, like I said, just look out the window, look at the television. It's really not a big deal, man. It's just the microphone, it's just us, right? So just relax.
And
so it's not
all
that
of
bad.
our family and friends that are listening in.
And don't worry, we do podcast the show later on Michael J. Solar Dog Talk Facebook, right? That means we can get even more listeners and stuff like this. So don't worry, you'll be very famous after the show, especially because we're probably gonna call you Nervous Dave. All right. All right.
People, a lot of people don't realize that that veterans aren't just older. They're not from World War II. They're not from Vietnam. That since 9/11, that they're in their 20s and their 30s now.
I have
people
to
think that.
I have to agree with you on that. That's one of the oddest things when I tell people I'm a veteran myself. They look at me like I have 3 heads. What's even weirder is when I told them that I'm a life member of the VFW. They said, "How did you do that? You're not old enough."
Yep.
And I was like, "Well, it stands for Veterans of Foreign Wars. I fought in a foreign war."
A plus B.
Yeah, that's sort of what happens. So yeah, I do. It is neat that you brought that up because it is something that I think a lot of veterans go through. They don't realize, that's going on.
And me and Crystal are not veterans ourselves. We're both young. People meet us and they're like, "Wow, who founded this?" And we're like, "We did."
Yeah. And where do you guys base the organization out of? So what is an area where people can really get involved with you if they want to volunteer to help you fundraise, things like that? Where do you guys base Verus for Veterans?
We're based specifically in Harford County. We have some events that are coming up, including a local baseball team. I wasn't allowed to say what they actually are. That game is going to be a lot of fun, and those tickets are on our website. But also Baltimore, our biggest range is literally all of Harford County. We also have an amazing, which I know he is listening, we have an awesome junior ambassador. His name is Connor Asillo, and he is actually over in Charles County. And so, we were only trying to stay right here in Harford, Baltimore, but he's over in Charles County. He's only 12, and he rocked it out. He actually raised almost over $3,000 for our community event.
Wow.
So we have a huge community event that's going to be coming up November 4th at the Maryland State Fairgrounds Exhibition Hall, and that is obviously in Timonium. So we're outreaching to Harford,
which is center of Maryland. So
Right in
there's
center.
no excuse for people not to come to that.
No excuse.
And you're going to have vendors from all different things, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
So
all
it's
local businesses,
all local businesses, organizations, dog related. Of course, that's why they're on Dog Talk.
That's right.
It's you guys have to see that this is an organization that's truly growing. And I can tell you right now, based on what you're saying, that they're trying to stay locally in Harford County. That's only because it's a newer organization. So if you're out there and you're listening to the show, hey guys, and I know people in Alabama are listening because they've called in plenty of times. So if you guys are out there and you want to contribute to it, you want to help this organization grow and really make a difference, don't let that fool you. It's just they're a new organization. So little by little, they want to just take the right steps so nothing bad happens to the organization. But if you're out there and you want to contribute, you can go to verusforveterans.com, right?
Yep.
You can make a direct contribution. You can donate. You can. Is there a way for people to volunteer to help you guys?
Yep, there's a volunteer place on there that you can submit a volunteer inquiry.
Okay.
And exactly, you're right. The event that we have for Freedom Fan Fest, which is November 4th, we are donating all the money that we raise that day is going to America's Vet Dogs, which is actually based in New York.
So right there, you got to give yourselves credit. You are expanding. You just don't even realize it, which is awesome.
Absolutely.
And then with people volunteering, you said you're giving the baseball tickets right now. We can't say the name just because of copyright issues, but they can go to your website, right? Buy the tickets, and I'm assuming that you guys get
$5 for every ticket.
$5 for every
Yep.
ticket. So instead of going and buying it from the box office, guys, just go ahead and buy it from their website. And the game is when?
August 4th, Friday, August 4th.
Friday, August 4th, and it's going to be the game. I'm assuming it's going to be one in Harford County.
The game?
Yes.
No, the game is out in Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
Yeah.
The bigger team.
Bigger team.
The bigger team that's located in Baltimore.
Well, you could say them.
Oh, okay. It's the Baltimore Orioles.
Oh, yeah. You can say that. Yeah. So you could buy tickets from the Baltimore Orioles on their website, and you would be getting $5. You could say that. Yeah.
So the Baltimore Orioles, yes.
Yes.
And those tickets we have to sell them by July 7th. So the time is ticking. We got to get them get them sold.
Okay, yeah. So just to know, this is a flagship station for the Orioles. So by any means,
I know. I was told I wasn't allowed. I'm not pressing anybody.
Yeah, all Orioles.
Trying to do the right thing.
Orioles all over the place here. So yeah, it's just other teams. Yeah, be careful of. Especially if you're not a fan of the Baltimore Orioles, we don't support. No, I'm kidding. It's if you guys want to go out there and have a good time, man, it's going to be fantastic. And look at it this way, you're going to be helping another cause. So now we know who you guys are. We know where you guys came from. We know what you're doing. I have to tell you a little story. So this is really neat. Is I have a new location for dog training, which is 800 West Pulaski Highway in Joppa. So we just opened up yesterday as a Blue Line Canine dog training center. And it was really cool is that one of the first evaluations that I had to do was a person looking to get their dog certified as a therapy dog. And what a weird coincidence. They wanted it certified for Verus for Veterans.
Really?
Hey.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was the neatest thing in the world.
That's
so
exciting.
She originally was a client of mine years ago, and she had some medical issues, and her dog wound up becoming an emotional support dog. Mm-hmm. And now that she's gotten better and things like that, and she's worked with you guys, she actually now wants to get her dog certified as a therapy dog to work with the Verus for Veterans and go to the VA and help them out. And I thought that was just a really odd coincidence.
The universe works in mysterious
I'm telling
ways.
you, it really was because, like I said, I never heard of the organization. I met you guys that day, and then apparently it's in my face like every day. Like it's the oddest thing in the world.
Everywhere.
It's it's a neat little thing, and it just goes to show that here's another source, another way of people helping out. That it doesn't really cost anything. So if you guys have a nice, good dog and you want to get them certified for therapy dogs, you can even team up with Verus for Veterans to find out that kind of stuff to help out veterans in that means, because it's really a good way of doing it. When people are going through stressful environments and things like that, and they're coming home and they're stressed out, there's nothing better than just having a nice, friendly face that's just love and lick. Right? Well, that's the other way around. They're going to love and lick you around. So it's a really neat little thing. Now, so there's a couple little things that are going on that I want to bring up real quick because we're about to get ready to go to a commercial break. So I'm going to have an event coming up on July 12th at Helix Tattoo Lodge. We're going to be doing a tattoo to represent pet memorials. If you guys remember the Justin Holcomb being on our show a couple of weeks ago, we talked about how people have gotten tattoos. So we're going to do that on Facebook Live. And he also wanted me to mention that if you come up that day, he's doing a customer appreciations. It'll be free food, cheap tattoos, not cheap in quality, but cheap in price. So if you guys want to come up and partake in that in a live event, that's going to be Helix Tattoo Lodge in Rising Sun on July 12th. And then on August 10th, I'm going to be at Pet Nirvana for Pups on a Patio. And Verus Pet Food has teamed up with Pet Nirvana to offer a free 5-pound bag of dog food if you go into the store, Pet Nirvana, which is located in Bel Air, and say Blueberry Banana. Why that's the code name,
we don't know.
It's funny, right?
But I definitely have to say that it's something unique, and it's a free 5-pound bag of dog food. So it's a really good way to go up there and do that kind of stuff. If you want to follow us, you can follow me at Michael J. Solar Dog Talk or Blue Line Canine Dog Training on Facebook. If you have any questions for these guys when we come back from commercial, it's 410-583-1057. And right now, your event is when?
November 4th.
Hey, Dave's out of his shell, everybody. Dave's out of his shell. All right. So November 4th, and that's going to be at the Timonium, Maryland State Fairgrounds.
Exhibition Hall.
And where can they reach you guys while we're on commercial break if they want to make a donation?
Right over to the website.
And that is?
VerusForVeterans.com.
All right. So we're going to come back after this commercial break, and we'll go from there.
Rocky is 4 months old and learning new commands with Blue Line Canine Training and Rehabilitation.
Rocky, today we're teaching you your name.
Rocky? I'm a Chihuahua, but okay.
Rocky, next you will learn how to come.
Here I am.
Rocky, now wait at the door.
I'm here. Where we going? Where we going?
Puppy and off-leash training programs customized to meet your needs with homework assignments for you and your dog.
What? Homework?
Blue Line Canine Training and Rehabilitation. Visit blk9.com.
Pet Nirvana in Bel Air focuses on nutrition for your pet and savings for you. We strive to provide customers with brands that we know and trust for our pets. We want our own pets to live long, healthy lives, so we promise not to feed your pet anything we wouldn't feed our own. Pet Nirvana in Bel Air is locally owned and operated with talented full-service groomers and a self-serve pet wash station. Check out Facebook/Pet Nirvana for upcoming Pups on the Patio events. Pet Nirvana is located in the Amaclay Shopping Center, 1202 Agora Drive, Bel Air.
Do you think you should pay a fee to get your own money from an ATM? Neither do we. With USAA Classic Checking, you can use any ATM nationwide, worry-free, because we refund the fees. USAA Bank is a different kind of bank. A bank that doesn't nickel and dime you. In fact, we've saved our members more than $345 million in just 1 year. If your bank charges unnecessary fees or makes you jump through hoops to avoid them, it's time to switch. It's time to go with a bank that puts its members and military families first. A bank that understands every dollar matters. There's a better way to bank. USAA Bank. A different kind of bank. Apply for a USAA Classic Checking account today at usaa.com/banking.
Nationwide, USAA Bank provides up to 10 free ATM transactions per month and refunds up to $15 in ATM fees other banks charge. Membership restrictions apply. USAA Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC.
You want real fireworks? Sky King Fireworks in Shrewsbury. The first exit off of 83 at the PA border has all the big stuff. And the largest selection of brand name fireworks allowed by law. Buy one, get two free. Mortars, 500, 200 gram repeaters, Roman candles, blankets, and more. Buy one, get two free. Sky King Fireworks in Shrewsbury. The first exit off of 83 at the PA border. It's the only fireworks store with buy one, get two free. 83 North, the PA exit 4. Turn right, look right. We are up the hill behind Tom's gas station. For more info, visit SkyKingFireworks.com.
Every 4th of July, we look forward to an extra day off work, barbecues, and fireworks. But this year, it's time for something big. The Sears 4th of July event. Save big on all of the top 10 appliance brands. Save up to 40% on Kenmore and other top brand appliances. Plus, receive unmatched expert advice and free delivery on all appliances over $3.99 when you use your Sears card. Hurry into Sears this 4th of July to save. It's time for savings. It's time for Sears. Savings range 5% to 40%. Offers valid 6/21 to 7/9. Exclusions apply. See store for details.
Hey, Orioles fans, Dunkin' Donuts has the fan fuel you need this summer to cheer the O's to victory. DD Perks members receive a 99-cent medium, hot, or iced coffee on Orioles home game days from June through August. Just pay with your enrolled Dunkin' Donuts card. Sign up today to become a DD Perks member at ddperks.com or the Dunkin' mobile app. Your local Baltimore area Dunkin' Donuts is only a short stop away. This excludes cold brew, and participation may vary. It's a limited time offer, but go O's and go Perks.
Nobody celebrates the 4th of July like Macy's.
I know. It's the largest Independence Day tribute in the nation.
And a July 4th sale that has its own fireworks.
Meaning?
Savings on everyone's summer must-haves.
Ooh, ah.
No, really. Sandals, shorts, tees.
Jaw-dropping.
Great summer home styles, too.
So exciting. Wait, when we use our Macy's Card or Savings Pass,
we get an extra 10 to 20% off.
You know, I think I'm actually getting goosebumps.
Celebrate and save at Macy's July 4th sale. Savings off sale prices. Exclusions apply.
Right now, buy either Ortho Home Defense or Roundup with Comfort Wand at the Home Depot and get a free refill. Good news for you. Final notice for bugs or weeds. Protect your home inside and out from insects or kill weeds right where they stand, right down to the root. Either way, you'll come out ahead, and bugs and weeds will be out of luck. Get a free refill with Ortho Home Defense or Roundup with Comfort Wand only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through July 5th in select stores. Limit 2 discounts per customer.
Dinner? It's probably the thing that's furthest from your mind right now. Email this, copy that. Where's this report? Forget it. You need a break from the ordinary with a taste of the extraordinary. Richard's Fish and Crabs in Churchville has the best seafood in town. Need crabs to go? The Seafood Stop in Falston specializes in fresh, hot steamed crabs, never pre-steamed. Monday through Wednesday, heavy crabs, only $1.25. The Fresh Seafood Market is now featuring live soft crabs and local, fresh-caught hook and line rockfish. The Seafood Stop. Look us up at theseafoodstop.com.
Who let the dogs out?
Welcome back to Dog Talk with Michael J. Solar, your go-to guy for everything dog. Heard every Sunday morning from 7 to 8, providing valuable insights that you will want to take note of. Once again, here's Dog Talk with Michael J. Solar on 105.7 The Fan.
Hey guys, and welcome back from commercials. I just want to say that when the radio apparently goes on commercial, Dave comes out of his shell. So, he started telling me so much stuff about Verus for Veterans, and I told him he has to wait for it, and then all of a sudden he became very quiet. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to have Dave tell us everything that he was telling me during commercial break on the air. And if you decide that you want to mess with Dave, we're going to call this the Mess with Dave segment. Give us a call at 410-583-1057, and that goes for the intern for Verus for Veterans who's listening to this and sending some text messages. Please give us a call here. It's called Mess with Dave, 410-583-1057. All right, Dave, go ahead and tell me what you were telling us a second ago.
So what I was saying was that we also started the organization because we realized that a dog for a veteran with PTSD or TBI or anything like that, it costs anywhere between $10,000 to $40,000 a dog. And these organizations are not charging the veteran a dime.
Okay. So you're telling me right now, if a veteran needed an animal right now, so if he needed a dog and they need him trained, you're looking at a cost of about $20,000 to $40,000.
Correct.
Right off the bat. So that's why the organization has started, because the government's not providing this. No one's providing that kind of money. And not even, what about health insurance? Are they able to go through health insurance to get a dog like that?
No.
Nothing like that.
Nothing.
The VA is trying to, they're starting to become more aware of the benefits of the therapeutic benefits of what a dog can do, but it's still going to take some time. So there are VA counselors and therapists that can try to help out, and they are more aware, but they still can't pay for any of that.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, it's government funding is always
it's tough.
Yeah, and it's a shame as everybody watches in the news, which we're not going to get into, but it's definitely not something that, is very big. So it's great that the organization is starting that. I mean, especially at that level of cost. Now, I as a dog trainer and a professional in the industry, emotional support dogs and therapy dogs, it's not new, but it's definitely becoming something new. And what I mean by that is just a lot of it's popping up and really getting in your face today where it wasn't before. Now, with finding, really good qualified dogs for you guys, I mean, do you find it, do you guys go pick the dogs, or do you guys sort of rely on the companies and the ones that are certifying them to do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, like the organizations. Yeah, like Hero Dogs, does their own venting of what dog they want.
So you're teaming up with other organizations really to make sure the vetting of the dogs are right, the training's done right. So you're not just going and picking a dog from the pound and saying, hey, here's your new therapy dog. You're doing a little bit more detailed research and stuff like that to make sure the veteran is, given something that's going to be a good relationship and stuff like that for them.
I think each organization is different. I mean, I think every person that's trying to find what they need in life is going to need something different. So we have veterans that would prefer to be part of the training, the entire process.
Yeah.
Others mentally can't go through it. So there's each organization that we partnered with, there's certain criteria that they have to ensure that they are completely legitimate, and that they're not scamming. And so there is a process that they specifically go through. Every veteran that they work with, then they're completely at their discretion. We usually don't get their names out of their privacy. And then we just support those organizations, because without having the funding, we can't keep helping more veterans.
Okay. So again, a good way to go ahead and donate to you guys is to go to verusforveterans.com. If you guys, you can also go to bluelinek-9.com and scroll down to the bottom of the page. You can click on their logo to make a donation. You could help volunteer, help fundraise. You can do tons of stuff to help this organization going out there. And now, even though the episodes, of course, is going to be about you guys, there is other organizations out there doing this locally for other states. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And
all of them are found on our website, verusforveterans.com, under veteran support. What we're encouraging is that the community will come together. I mean, this organization wasn't created just for us. And that's why I do, put a lot of emphasis on our volunteers, because it's not about us. It's about those that we're trying to serve and trying to pull the community together for a greater purpose. So all of those organizations are featured on our website, and hoping that the veterans will see one of them and might be able to reach out. Actually, at that event that we met you at, there was an amazing woman that had came, and her husband was with her, who had fought in 2 wars, and she had 2 sons with her and 2 sons that were overseas. And when she saw Verus for Veterans banner, he ran and went to the car, and he was like, I can't do it. Obviously, he's dealing with some post-traumatic stress disorder concerns, and he just he can't hear about it. He can't see it. And I mean, these are the things that our veterans are struggling with every day. They struggle to even leave their homes. And that's why we stepped up. And this poor woman, he's not ready yet. And unfortunately, there's a lot that goes on within the home that the family tries to be as supportive as they can, but unless the veteran is ready, it's not going to work. So that's why we try to have many different types of organizations that hopefully they blend well with one of them, whether they do or don't want to be a part of the training the entire process or just at the end. And that way we give them a lot of different resources. And most of the organizations when we have someone reach out to us that is a veteran or a family member, we do require a DD-214 to even start the process to ensure their legitimacy. And then we kind of feel them out, see what they need, what we think might be best, and then kind of guide them. But really, honestly, there's so many organizations that we haven't even found yet. And so if there are any other organizations that we don't have on our website and that we haven't spoken to yet, I also encourage you to contact us from our website or on our Facebook. We're always on our Facebook. And so we can try to provide you the funds, the awareness, the money, whatever you need. We can also try to help.
Now, I guess I want to tell you a little story about myself and how, the service dogs are really helpful. Is, when I first started Blue Line Canine, before that, I just bought a dog. His name is Bruno. And I just came home from Iraq myself, and I completely disowned the military. Literally. Took anything that had an Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, military, anything, and got rid of it completely out of my house. Wouldn't even allow people to even recognize me as a military. If somebody even brought it up, I would leave the room, get away from it as much as possible. And then when I found Bruno, which was my dog at the time, and started training and getting into it, I think he helped me get out of my shell. We then formed Blue Line Canine and started our training, and my career as a dog guy really just excelled. And it really got me out of it. It got me out of dealing with nightmares, got me out of dealing with anxieties over, certain things. And I was even having some pretty rough flashbacks where I'd be even driving down the road and it would just turn into the desert. Mm-hmm. And with the dog, it really, really helps. So I can honestly vouch live on the air that it does help with the animals. I mean, it's just amazing, because I know that, and I'm sure there's always a disbeliever when they're like, oh, well, the dog ain't really going to do anything. It's, you need to go to see a doctor or something. And you'd be surprised, because I couldn't even go to the doctor, because all they want to do is make you relive it, in conversation and stuff. And for me, when I got Bruno and we started down this path, it really did help. So it's definitely something that I could tell it works, and it really is a huge factor. It helps confidence. It makes you feel like you have somebody that you can just talk to, that's not judging you. It's not holding anything against you or looking down on you and that stuff. So I can tell you that working with dogs myself, having gone through it all myself, it works. And that's why this organization, guys, really needs your support. And again, you can get them at verusforveterans.com. You can go to Blue Line Canine as well. Go down, scroll down, make a donation that way. They're selling tickets to a game, so that way you can go and enjoy yourself at a nice Baltimore game. Get down there, eat some
Orioles game.
get some crabs, get some beer, go ahead and have a good time, and know that you're helping as well as you're smiling and enjoying yourself. And that's sort of the cool thing. And now, one of the other things that I wanted to bring up that when we were talking, when we first met, was the name combo, which was really something that sort of struck me, was because it's Verus Pet Foods and Verus for Veterans are completely two different organizations. Mm-hmm. They have nothing to really do with each other besides the people sort of working for both, which would be like, somebody being a landscaper working with you guys too. It's just the way it works. And Verus, it didn't really, it was just like an odd thing to me, because, I don't know what that meant. And you got to tell me what it stood for, and then why you continued with why you actually used the name again. And I think the audience would really like that. And again, everybody, this is also the Messing with Dave segment. So it's a 410-583-1057 if you want to mess with Dave. Because I could see him starting to get his nerves back up. All right. So let's mess with Dave. All right. So but right now, what does Verus, the name Verus, mean to you, and why did you guys name the organizations Verus for Pet Foods? I mean, yeah, Verus for Veterans. Sorry.
Yeah, so Verus Pet Foods has actually been around since '93. Verus is Latin for true and genuine and right. So, I mean, that's exactly what the foundation of what Verus for Veterans was as well. Because both David and I were the founders, Verus Pet Foods has been a huge life-changing company for us in general, not just for us, but for our dogs and my new cat that I got about a year ago. But Verus Pet Foods also started a veteran support program. We only support local independent retailers, which again is all community-based, which is everything Verus for Veterans stands for. The Veteran Support Program is an envelope that you can get from the independent store like Pet Nirvana. And actually down in Timonium, there's also Pet Depot, which is right outside of the fairgrounds. But either way, that is a buy 12, get one free for the consumer. And then we donate 5 pounds back to a combat veteran. Once we accumulate that poundage up to 120 pounds, we then send a letter to one of the veterans that has graduated from one of these organizations, mostly the service dog organizations, and we thank them for their service, and we include the first and last names of all of those in the community that submitted these envelopes just to let them know that they are not alone and that the community is there to support them. So this is something that the community can come together simply by just feeding a super premium, awesome local pet food that we try to use as many local ingredients as possible. So, I mean, everything that we do in every facet of our lives is very community driven and local. So to us, it meant a lot just to have Verus in the name because it changed our lives and we're trying to change others' lives.
And the owner of Verus Pet Foods is a veteran himself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hey guys, Dave's talking again. We love it. I gotta say that.
There he is.
He's like the explanation point right there. Like, you know, it's like bam, right in there. I love it. It's just that it's making my morning well worth getting up right now. I'll tell you that. You know, and it's really, I got to say, for me, I'm one of those guys, I've had the pleasure of meeting a lot of people and had a lot of opportunities offered in my days. And it was really cool. It was on the way in here, we were talking about, while we were walking in the studio, guys, we were walking in, we started talking about helping locally owned businesses and people jumpstart. And it's really cool to see that I'm not like the only guy that does that kind of stuff. And to see here is a locally owned pet food company run by a veteran who has now teamed up with his employees essentially to create another organization to help more people. And it's just a phenomenal way of doing it. And he actually is the Verus for Pet Foods is currently offering a free 5-pound bag of dog food at Pet Nirvana. All you have to say is blueberry banana, which is funny because I don't think I can say that without smiling. I think if I was mad, I'd probably.
We try to make people happy.
Yeah, so it just goes to show you that it's a very happy based, happy life here. You know. As they always say, happy wife, happy life. So it's just a way of looking at it. It's a good way of doing those kinds of things. Now, you guys have an event coming up November 4th in Timonium. Do you have anything else, any places that you might be, small events that you might just be spot checking in? Any way people can come to shake your hand, talk to you directly if they have any questions, anything you want to mention? Do you have any place that they can find you besides the verusforveterans.com?
Yeah, all of our Facebook is a huge.
And what is the @ for Facebook? How can we find you on Facebook?
It's on Verus for Veterans.
So if I go on Facebook, thank you. Okay.
Yep. But we have all of our events there, even the community events that we're going to be at. We will also be on the Maryland Public or the Harford County Public Television in August. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to be at Yogo Crazy in Bel Air, July 18th. We're going to be at the Baltimore Orioles game on August 4th. And then, of course, our big Freedom Fan Fest. We're going to have a bunch of other smaller, other like different restaurant events that just trying to bring everyone out. We also have a volunteers meeting coming up July 15th that anyone who is interested in being a part. And we encourage everyone, no matter what capabilities, what facet that you want to be a part of it, come out, and our board will be there, and we'll just be discussing any events. And if you want to put on your own event, and we would sponsor it and be there to guide it, we highly encourage that as well.
So there's tons of options, tons of ways.
Absolutely.
Just get on there, get to Verus for Veterans. That's going to be VERUS, right?
Yes.
The number 4.
Nope.
No.
So it's going to be FOR.
FOR,
okay.
yes.
Okay, for veterans. All right, .com. Make sure you guys check that out. And again, if you can't remember that one, it's Blue Line K9 Dog Training on Facebook. You can check that out. Go down to the website, bluelinek-9.com. Scroll down to the bottom. Click the link. Go from there. And if you want to mess with Dave, it's 410-583-1057. Now, August 10th, I'm going to be at Pet Nirvana myself doing a speaking engagement for the Pups on the Patio, which I'm really excited about. I personally love to talk, hence why I guess I'm on the radio. So doing a live event is really going to be cool. And the fact that you guys are offering the free 5-pound bag of dog food through Verus Pet Foods, all they have to say is blueberry banana. Is there a way for you guys to come to my Pups on the Patio event and maybe set up a table and
you're in my calendar.
Yeah, we live right there.
I'm there.
So.
I'm there,
well, apparently they're coming. They're stalking me. So they're coming to stalk. And if you guys even want to come up to, I know July 12th, I have the Facebook Live event, and you guys are actually shooting a video there too, which we will discuss after the commercial break. So guys, listen, if you're out there, you want to check us out on Facebook, it's Michael J. Solar Dog Talk. You can also go to Blue Line K9 Dog Training on Facebook, and that way you can follow us there. If you have any questions when we come back, or you want to mess with Dave, it's 410-583-1057. Remember, Verus for Veterans. All right, everybody needs to contribute so we can all have a helping hand in this. All right, we'll see you back in a minute.
Looking for a great relationship between you and your dog? Want to control your dog under any distraction while maintaining that happy puppy personality? Blue Line Canine Dog Training and Rehabilitation has 10 years of service that guarantees results with effective dog training made fun and easy. Customized packages to the needs of their clients, such as puppy training, off-leash obedience, behavior rehabilitation, and much more. Blue Line Canine Dog Training and Rehabilitation offers group classes at a public location or private home training. If you can't make it to them, they can make it to you. Call them at 1-800-266-2365 or check them out online at blk9.com for the current group class schedules and to book your appointment. That's blk9.com. Blue Line Canine. They believe in the power of yes.
Who doesn't love the pitter-patter of raindrops, right? Me. I hated that sound. A gentle snowfall, my enemy. Why? Because with any wet weather, my basement would leak and smell. It was a nightmare until I came to my senses and called Mid-Atlantic Waterproofing. All my friends swear by them as the best, and Qualified Remodeler magazine ranks them as America's #1 waterproofer. Well, I called, and they delivered. Mid-Atlantic's patented HydroTrack solution will keep my basement dry for as long as I own my home. And they gave me interest-free financing, too. So be like me and love the sound of rain again. Call them today at 800-MID-ATLANTIC. That's 800-643-2852.
Call for a free inspection today and get $500 off any new job. Plus, no payments and no interest for 24 months. On approved credit, some restrictions apply.
Mid-Atlantic Waterproofing for the driest basement in town.
Your family. From the very beginning, your instinct was to protect. It's a feeling that's only gotten stronger with time, especially if you're part of the military community. And even though life is unpredictable, what is certain is your commitment to making sure the life you're working so hard to build for your family will endure. So it's good to know that the life insurance you put in place today can help ensure you'll be there for life because of all the things you are to your family, their supporter, their cheerleader, their teacher. One thing you'll never stop being is their protector.
Be their protector with USAA Life Insurance. Call us at 800-531-LIFE or visit USAA.com. USAA, we know what it means to serve. Life insurance provided by USAA Life Insurance Company, San Antonio, Texas. All insurance products are subject to state availability, issue limitations, and contractual terms and conditions.
Hello, I'm Adam Kincaid, owner of Valor Roofing. For the past few months, you've heard me talk about Valor Roofing and our philosophy: honor, trust, and respect. 3 core principles at the foundation of our business, started decades ago by my father, a Vietnam War veteran, and to this day, delivered to each and every one of our customers. Unlike our competitors, you'll never hear me promote fake offers or discounts just to get you to call. Everything that I offer you is real and the honest truth. Right now, when you buy shingles for the front side of your roof, in return, I'll give you half off the shingles on the backside, plus a free upgrade to high-definition architectural shingles, style and affordability. And as always, for every square of roofing we replace, Valor will donate $1 to Operation Second Chance as part of our Raise a Roof for a Vet campaign. Learn why thousands of homeowners trust, respect, and hire Valor. We provide superior craftsmanship using only the finest materials available. Call Valor Roofing for a free estimate today. 443-302-6370 or visit valorexteriors.com.
Hi, this is Mike Canetta, ProStatus Financial Advisors Group and the Savvy Investor Radio Show. Our goal every week is to discuss strategies to help you grow, keep, and distribute your wealth in the most tax-efficient manner possible. Sunday mornings at 6 a.m. here at 105.7 The Fan.
Making your life with your best friend the best it can be. This is Dog Talk with Michael J. Solar. Heard every Sunday morning from 7 to 8. He's got the insights for all your dog needs. Now, here's Dog Talk with Michael J. Solar on 105.7 The Fan.
Hey guys, and welcome back. And our special guest today is Verus for Veterans, and it's been awesome. I'm really liking this episode, and it looks like we do have a caller from Rising Sun that wants to mess with Dave. And I got to say that we're gonna hook to her. It's Amanda.
Yes.
Hi, Amanda. How you doing?
Hi.
Hey, Amanda. I got to give you 2 thumbs up. 2 things. 1, you want to mess with Dave, so thanks for calling to mess with Dave. And 2, I see that you have a New Jersey number.
I do.
That means you're awesome. All right, that's automatic. Everything that's awesome comes from Jersey, in my opinion.
Heck yeah.
Yes, because I am from Jersey myself. You know, where I come from, we were the home of the Little League, the Oreo.
Ah, Tom's River.
No. That's close. No, we're Hoboken. Tom's River is famous for the Little League team. The Little League team. Hoboken created Little League.
Gotcha.
But I'll let that one slide. It's close. It's close. My parents do live in Tom's River still, so I'll let that one go. All right. So, but welcome to the show. Now, let's mess with Dave, all right?
All right.
What do we want to do with Dave?
I don't know.
You just want to call him out on something? Ask him a silly question.
Mike, this is our intern.
Oh, this is your intern. Oh, it's even better. So that means I'm going to actually get to meet you one day and give you a big old high five.
High five.
Awesome. Leaving on there.
She's a veteran herself.
Are you?
I am, yes.
All right. What branch of service were you in?
I was active duty Army, and then I went Army Reserve. My husband is current active duty Army, stationed up at APG.
Oh, okay, cool. So then is this what's motivating you to help Verus for Veterans?
Yeah. I was looking for an internship, and I came across Verus for Veterans, and I loved everything about them.
Awesome.
So when I moved up here, I was all over it.
So here real quick, because we have another caller coming in, so here's a quick question for you, is do you have something that you want to tell us that can embarrass Dave on the air?
No, I think I'll just be nice.
Oh, man.
No.
Dave, I'll tell you right now, Dave got a little scared. He got nervous.
Wow, that's a close one.
He got nervous. Hey, Amanda, thanks for calling in. Thanks for being from Jersey. It's awesome. All right, we have to let you go, and we're going to go to Nick from Perryman.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Nick.
Hey, Dave, you said you got a puppy and you're going to train it. I got 3 labs. How do I make a dog a service dog?
Well, he's asking you, Dave.
I know. I couldn't hear him. What'd you say?
He wants to know. So Nick's question is: he has 3 dogs, and he's looking to make them into a service dog. So let's go with this. So Nick, real quick, what are you looking to do with them? As a therapy dog, a support dog?
Like a support dog.
Okay, so support dog, which right now Dave is getting ready to start his therapy dog. So a support dog and a therapy dog are similar but different. You know, a support dog is geared more for the handler. A therapy dog is more used for the handler for other people. So it's a couple different ways, right?
Correct.
So if you're looking to do a personal support dog, right, you can contact your trainers in the area to see they have it, right?
Yep.
And then if you're looking to do therapy dog, Dave actually just started the process with my company, with Blue Line Canine, and he's starting out with socialization. Which, did you guys pick up your booklet yet from Pet Nirvana?
Yes, we did.
Absolutely.
So how's it going?
It's going great. Actually, there's a really cool chart in the back. That's fantastic. It's helping us try to keep an eye on what we're supposed to be noticing as we're training.
Cool. Hey, Nick, what are ages of your dog?
2 and 7
7 years or 7 months?
years.
Okay. There's a couple of different things that you could do, man. Is you can reach out to me at bluelinek-9.com, and I'll be happy to evaluate your older one to get you started there to see if that's something we can do with them. With your younger one, I'm going to suggest you go up to Pet Nirvana, okay, up in Bel Air. You're in Perryman, Harford County, right?
Right.
All right. So go up to Pet Nirvana, which is on the corner of 543 and 22. And go in there and ask them for a copy of a guide to a puppy's life. It's my new booklet on puppy socialization. It's free, okay? And that way you could go through the booklet and just make sure your dog is going to meet all the socialization requirements, is what Dave's going through right now. And as you go through that, it gives you a really good jump start into the therapy and support dog necessities.
And how long does that take to be able to make them certified?
Well, the certification is basically you have to just go through all the testing process and train them. So every dog is slightly different. That's why, like, if you do the booklet, it'll really just jumpstart when me and you get together and we can evaluate your dogs and see, what we need to do to get them there.
Great.
All
Thanks,
right,
guys.
Yeah, no problem. You have a great day, Nick.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for calling in, Nick.
So organizations that are training service dogs, if the dog fails, they normally turn them into a therapy dog, which is fantastic.
Dave, why does it take you like 5 minutes
I know. Well,
he's getting there.
You're getting. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy you're talking into the microphone finally, but Nick just hangs up, and then you're yeah.
Dot.
Hey guys, if you ever want to play dodgeball and win, Dave is available. After you hit him with the ball, he tends to move. All right, it's a great. I was just messing with you, man. That's good stuff. So one thing I don't have to worry about is Dave's not taking my job. It'd be a really long show. With that being said, I'm just messing, man. So cool things is that we're getting ready to end our show today, and we want to recap. So you guys are a locally run organization based out of Harford County, and you're out there to help veterans. And people can make donations to you by going to verusforveterans.com. Make the donations that way. They can actually buy Orioles tickets and go to the game, enjoy the game, have a beer, and have a great old time. See you guys down there, and that's August 4th. And they can buy the tickets from your website, which is Verus for Veterans. They can get tons of information, tons of other tips and information about how to do things by going to Verus for Veterans. If you guys are interested in therapy dogs or interested in learning more, you can also hit me up on Facebook at Michael J. Solar. That's with an ER, Dog Talk. And you can also go to Blue Line Canine Dog Training on Facebook and talk to us there. July 12th, I'm going to be on Facebook Live at the Helix Tattoo Lodge going over some pet memorial stuff, and they're also doing a customer appreciation day if you want to go up there in Rising Sun. August 10th, we're going to be at Pet Nirvana for Pups on the Patio. We're going to be talking about socialization, and we're also going to have Verus for Veterans there. We do have a quick caller here from Tina, who wants to mess with Dave. Hey, Tina, you're on the air.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Tina.
So what made you get into Verus for Veterans? I must have missed that part.
You specifically.
Yes.
I just wanted to, I wanted to help veterans, being that, the owner of Verus Pet Foods was helping the organization. And then obviously that organization went under. I realized that we could do our part to help. And that's why we started.
Hey, a little disclaimer. Tina is his stepmom.
Hey, I'll tell you.
Calling in.
Yeah, thanks, Tina, for calling in. Because, hey, you know what? Everyone has got to mess with Dave. Now that I know Dave's weakness is a 5-minute reply, I I'm going to send him like tons of just like voice recorded text messages to see if he'll talk
I'm
back.
from Jersey too, by the way.
Are you? Oh man!
Another cool person.
I'm telling you, I'm gaining friends today. I'm gaining
That's
friends.
right.
I love it.
I was born in Maplewood.
Maplewood. Why?
South Orange General Hospital. It's off of the Parkway.
Oh, I was going to say that's
DSP.
very north, East Orange.
Yep.
Yeah.
This turned into the Josie show today.
I'm telling you right now, I am such a Jersey boy that I could pretty much tell you anywhere places are, and I can even tell you what teams you're going to be famous, what teams you're going to like, what kind of accent you should have, which is even funnier. Everyone always tells me like, Mike, you don't have a Jersey accent, and I'm like, piss me off, and it'll come right out. You know, it'll come right out with the fingers pointing and everything like that. I'll even put on a suit just to yell at you.
Oh my gosh, I do that too. Holy Hannah.
It's a Jersey thing right there. I'll tell you that much. So thanks for calling in, Tina. We do have to end the show right here, but I appreciate you messing with Dave. Hey guys, I want to thank everybody for listening to our show. If you missed it or if you want more information, please check us out on our podcast, which is going to be at Michael J. Solar Dog Talk on Facebook, and grab your links. And right now I want to ask you guys just to go ahead and tell everybody about your last minute events coming up and how to contact you guys.
Yep. So real quick, for our veterans that are listening in, we have a rally point every second Tuesday of the month at Hickory Lodge, just a place for you guys to get together, just veterans, active or retired military, as well as veterans. Hickory Lodge in Forest Hill, Bel Air area, 7:00 every second Tuesday of the month. And we have our Orioles game coming up. We have Freedom Fan Fest. Please save the date. We encourage you to come out. It's going to be a whole boatload of fun. And Mike, do you mind if I just share something real quick?
You got 10 seconds.
As you celebrate this Independence Day, please think about those who served to make it possible. Take a minute to thank any military, active, retired, veteran, or even the families of those who served. Send a prayer for the families who lost their loved ones, who gave the ultimate sacrifice. And join Verus for Veterans in making a difference. Gandhi once said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world. In a time of frequent tragedy and tears, we should be seeking camaraderie. We are America. No matter our race, gender, political beliefs, or professions, we are America. Too many of our military are coming home with pain, mental instability, and warranted fear. Let us come together as a community for the greater good and give back their independence that they deserve." And to my fellow Americans, happy Independence Day.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Rocky is 4 months old and learning new commands with Blue Line Canine Training and Rehabilitation.
Rocky, today we're teaching you your name.
Rocky? I'm a Chihuahua, but okay.
Rocky, next you will learn how to come.
Here I am.
Rocky, now wait at the door.
I'm here. Where we going?
Puppy and off-leash training programs customized to meet your needs with homework assignments for you and your dog.
What? Homework?
Blue Line Canine Training and Rehabilitation. Visit blk9.com.
Pet Nirvana in Bel Air focuses on nutrition for your pet and savings for you. We strive to provide customers with brands that we know and trust for our pets. We want our own pets to live long, healthy lives, so we promise not to feed your pet anything we wouldn't feed our own. Pet Nirvana in Bel Air is locally owned and operated with talented full-service groomers and a self-serve pet wash station. Check out Facebook/Pet Nirvana for upcoming Pups on the Patio events. Pet Nirvana is located in the Amaclay Shopping Center, 1202 Agora Drive, Bel Air.
Baltimore, it's time. Time for Major Golf. Time for golf's legends. Time to get up close and see it live. Get your tickets to see legends like John Daly, Colin Montgomery, and three-time defending champion Bernard Langer at this year's Constellation Senior Players, July 11th through 16th at prestigious Cave Valley Golf Club. Tickets start at only $20 and kids get in free. Visit cspgolf.com to learn more today.
Do you think you should pay a fee to get your own money from an ATM? Neither do we. With USAA Classic Checking, you can use any ATM nationwide, worry-free, because we refund the fees. USAA Bank is a different kind of bank. A bank that doesn't nickel and dime you. In fact, we've saved our members more than $345 million in just 1 year. If your bank charges unnecessary fees or makes you jump through hoops to avoid them, it's time to switch. It's time to go with a bank that puts its members and military families first. A bank that understands every dollar matters. There's a better way to bank. USAA Bank. A different kind of bank. Apply for a USAA Classic Checking account today at usaa.com/banking.
Nationwide, USAA Bank provides up to 10 free ATM transactions per month and refunds up to $15 in ATM fees other banks charge. Membership restrictions apply. USAA Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC.
You want real fireworks? Sky King Fireworks in Shrewsbury. The first exit off of 83 at the PA border has all the big stuff. And the largest selection of brand name fireworks allowed by law. Buy one, get two free. Mortars, 500, 200 gram repeaters, Roman candles, rockets, and more. Buy one, get two free. Sky King Fireworks in Shrewsbury. The first exit off of 83 at the PA border. It's the only fireworks store with buy one, get two free. 83 North, the PA exit 4. Turn right, look right. We are up the hill behind Tom's gas station. For more info, visit SkyKingFireworks.com.
Advice from your conscience. Hi, I'm your conscience. I don't want to psych you out, but I'm in your psyche. The know-it-all guide to right and wrong. I've noticed our moral compass points to all good, baby, when you save money. So, as your one and only conscience, I think you should do the right thing and switch to Geico. Here's why. Reason 1. Geico has been around for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. I can endorse those stats with a clear me. Reason 2. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you insure your home, apartment, or condo. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Reason 3. Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state. It's the local thing to do. Reason 4. Geico has a local agent in your area who could help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. Reason 5. Remember the time I steered you away from the bowl cut in the 90s? Yeah, you owe me one. So, Baltimore, take it from the ones who know you best and contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office.
Preceding was a paid program, and the views expressed on this show do not represent the views of WJZ-FM, CBS Radio, its sponsors, or affiliates.
This is CBS Radio's WJZ-FM, HD1 Catonsville, Baltimore. Now broadcasting from the Fan Studios, built by Thompson Creek Window Company, the one window replacement company that does it all.